Hi, welcome to another video. How you going? This is for Ethereum and Bitcoin, respectively, and we're looking at the bearish scenarios which can take us to capitulative levels, which also tie in with the supply imbalance and original levels. We'll look at the monthly, weekly, and daily. It's pretty obvious here, right? So on the monthly, we have a bearish move, very considerable move. And now price will take us, I think, personally, further down to the original level. I don't know when it will happen, but it will happen. Um, Price at the present moment is testing this candle here, which is perfect, albeit it still has a bit of structure to go further south. So if you'd like to take a trade using confirmations on a daily and a weekly time frame or 3-day time frame, then this opportunity here, subject to reaching the PCP level on a weekly, I'll show you that in a sec, still has a nice $1,000, $1,250 move, maybe south, depending on where price takes as a reactive sell or deep correction. Then you maybe get $1,500 per trade, right, per move, and even more using leverage. So here, price still has this area to go, taking us back to the original level, as I said. So let's chuck it on the weekly. So weekly, the markup looks pretty good. We've had a strong curve, not yet broken it at all, and we have had a fresh. This is a fresh level. I'll just add that in here for everyone. So this is an FL, and it's a first tap right of the zone. It's a nice deep correction here. It almost pierced and took us down to this imbalance above the monthly. So now that we have a nice setup here, price is consolidating and forming a nice trading range on the daily view, which I'm sure a lot of you are aware who are tracking this. Now, where can price take us, right? It can take us in two directions, of course, or go completely stagnant for three. But personally, it's gearing up for a nice move towards PCP. I don't think it will personally reach a deep correction of the PCP. I think it will make a nice little tap, $1,750, and take us back down south, test this again, and fall back as the fresh levels still exist below. Now, when it comes to a fresh level week, it can be a very strong opportunity to take us further into this deep correction zone up to 2,700 per share of Ethereum share. It's still definitely an option, but trading larger confirmations will definitely provide that opportunity for us all, right? Now, price can take us on a break and retest with risk affirmed moves, setting the distal and proximal zones respectively here. Now, let's take it into the daily to see where we can go with this further. So, the markup suggests, right, that this is the projected downward sloping curve on the daily, taking into these account into the line of best fit for the regression essentially, but it's not. What you can expect is that this trading range has now been broken, now being subject to retest on Sunday for the majority of the world. I don't know where you are, but Sunday going to Monday for us. And then you can also see that price can look to snap out of this $1,500 zone, realizing that there's a lot of candle structure here to take us back up to this level. If it does that, it will look maybe to retest this on an extra daily, leave a nice little wick and take us up higher. Now, that's all dependent on the main focus of the show, right? Bitcoin. So let's take a look at Bitcoin really quick. So let's start with the weekly, just to give a bit of context. Your CP for Bitcoin is the main. It's not true. It was a CP for sales. Now it's PCP for new sales. So price will let's take us maybe back up to 30k before heading down back towards 10k, as this is the original level, right? Similar setup here, albeit this is a more dominant force and longer cryptocurrency. Daily trade, there is an active trade for me. Similar setup here. You can see a nice trading range, consolidated pattern, causing a breakout. Exactly the same things happened here, albeit in a different format, whereby price has not yet broken out above these highs, but can look to test this high and then maybe do its level retest here. Now, the reason why I've set the target here is because it aligns nicely on a 3-day view of a candle wick, which I'm looking at. And also it's an extension target too. So that forms the basis here. So back onto Ethereum. Anyway, this is the most important part, right? So what a bearish option is if this subjects to break next week, for whatever reason, altcoins move and Ethereum being the biggest player in that space moves, then everything else will move down south also. So I can look that price can take us back into this range, testing again, so long as it's a higher low, then price might bounce around again here, but still a couple of $100 per move in price of Ethereum was a great trade. And then it can also retest and pierce the double bottom here of the weekly zone on the fresh level, which now would raise major concerns, right, of possibly breaking this and keeping the trend going. Exactly how the overall trend line is taking us as a bearish scenario, heading down to the original level. That is definitely an option to consider. And then again for bullish, as I said, break and retest, takes up to PCP before heading back south, and then continuing the pattern into capitulated zone. So I hope that helps you. I'll upload a further analysis for this at some point. Follow me on Telegram. Don't forget to leave me a like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. It helps me help you. So yeah, take it easy. You're it.